If the Buffalo Bills don't make major changes, this team will never win a Super Bowl with Josh Allen at QB. The same thing over and over and over and over and over again. The Bills cannot win in the playoffs. We can't get past the divisional round. The Bills are now 0-3 in overtime in the playoffs with Josh Allen and Sean McDermott, and 0-7, including the regular season. I mean, it's unreal. The Buffalo Bills took on the Denver Broncos this afternoon in a game where the Buffalo Bills took them to overtime after committing 5 turnovers. Josh Allen fumbled the ball twice, threw 2 interceptions. That last one, I think it was a catch, but it doesn't matter. Still turned the ball over 4 times. James Cook had a costly fumble, gave the Broncos 7 points. I just don't get it. I mean, at some point, this team just has to make major changes. We've had Sean McDermott for next year would be his 10th year as our head coach. Brandon Beane the same amount of time, and we haven't won a single thing. I don't understand how you could even think to run it back after so many years of just heartbreak and disappointment with this team. But Josh Allen, you're not going to run away from any of this fault. This game was almost 80% on Josh Allen. This defense did all that they could. I know it says, the Broncos gave up 33 points. I'm sorry, my camera's going crazy. I don't care at this point. The Broncos scored 33 points. 7 of those points were from a James Cook fumble, and every single time Josh Allen turned the ball over, the Denver Broncos scored. I mean, let's just take a look at this play right before half. Josh Allen with the ball just fumbles with 9 seconds out. There was no reason for him to run the ball there. And even if they wanted to be aggressive, you either throw the ball or you throw the ball away. And on this play, he fumbles the ball, gives the Broncos an extra 3 points right before half. And you know what? That was the difference. The Bills went to overtime 30-30. If they didn't have these 3 points, the Bills win that game. Not to mention, right after half, the first possession, Josh Allen strip sack fumble. Now this one, I want to be mad at Josh Allen completely, but I don't know what this play calling is. Khalil Shakir was blocking Nick Bonito, one of the best edge rushers in the NFL, and Nick Bonito just got right to Josh Allen with a forced fumble. But either way, Josh Allen, another turnover-worthy play. I'm just scrolling our Twitter right here. Josh Allen, good touchdown to Dalton Kincaid, great. Bo Nix, whatever. And then, are they going to show this play? Yeah, this play, which I think was a catch. It's not going to load right now, of course. Different angle right here. This just is a catch, but they rule an interception. And you know what? As angry as I want to be, because this literally just was a catch, that was Josh Allen's 4th turnover of the game, and the last one leading to a Broncos game-winning field goal. And then just what a great graphic to look at right here. Marv, the Bills are now 0-3 in postseason overtime games under Josh Allen and Sean McDermott. I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If Sean McDermott is not fired, or at the very minimum, Brandon Beane, I think Brandon Beane should be going before Sean McDermott, then there's no hope for next year already. It doesn't matter what we do. If we trade for Justin Jefferson, if we trade for Trey Hendrickson, nothing will matter if the 2 guys at the top of this front office are Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane. And we're going to take a minute. I would play this clip, Josh Allen's postseason press conference. Tears in his eyes. I already watched this, but I want you guys to have a look.
Let my teammates down tonight.
Your emotions normally aren't this emotional for us. Is what has brought this on?
Just missed opportunities throughout the game. It's been a long season. I hate how it ended, and it's going to stick with me for a long time.
I'm ending the clip there. I can't watch anymore, and it's not because it's hard to watch because Josh Allen's crying. It's hard to watch because these quotes have been coming out from him after every single playoff game over the last 7 seasons. I mean, it's every single game. Oh, too many turnovers, can't win like that. It's going to stick with me for a long time. Just figure it out. Like, what are we doing? You can't win a playoff game. He has no clutch gene at all. His first game-winning drive was last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I thought maybe there's a change in Josh Allen's career trajectory. No. He has no clutch gene. I love Josh Allen with all my heart, but this man is not clutch at all. And I tweeted this out, which, by the way, go follow my Twitter at NickSmitty3. Of course, just minutes after the Bills get eliminated from the playoffs, I said, or Rashid Shaheed had a 95-yard kick-off return touchdown to start the game for the Seattle Seahawks. And Bills fans, I think at the trade deadline, I think basically everyone was interested in Rashid Shaheed being a wide receiver trade target for the Buffalo Bills. And of course, we don't make the move for him. The Seahawks snag him. And minutes after we get eliminated from the playoffs, he starts the Seahawks playoff game with a 95-yard kick return touchdown. I just said, this happening right after the Bills season. ends is poetic. And that's all it is. A quick look at spot record right here. These are the Bills free agents now that this season is over. So we have Joey Bosa, Darius Slay, he didn't play a snap for us. Daquan Jones, Connor McGovern, Larry Ogunjobi. Get that guy. Oh my God, get him so far away from this team. Matt Milano, free agent. AJ Pineza, free agent. Trey White, free agent. David Edwards, free agent. So our starting left guard, starting center, both free agents. Just fantastic. Reggie Gilliam's a free agent. He was a huge part of this team. Cam Lewis, Shaq Thompson, free agents. Jordan Poyer, free agent. He's probably going to retire, though. So Joey Bosa, he was so good the first 8 games of the season and just disappeared. Daquan Jones, gonna be honest, I'm good on bringing him back. We have new young defensive linemen. If they can't figure it out, then then we're just not gonna win. That's just what it is. Connor McGovern, David Edwards, both great offensive linemen for the Buffalo Bills. They're both probably gonna be gone because both of their market values are gonna be way too high for the Bills to bring them back. And the reason for that is because Brandon Beane does not know how to allocate cap. And I believe Dawson Knox actually leads our team in cap hit this year. I'm going to double check that right now. I'm going to be going to the Bills cap hit. No, he is 5th. Dawson Knox is 5th on our team. Let's take a quick look at this for a second. The Bills cap hit leaders. So we have Josh Allen, obviously, MVP. As much as I was hating on him, he deserves that money. Deion Dawkins, he had a horrid season this year, honestly. He had a couple good games. He had so many penalties. He had a lot of sacks. Whatever. Ed Oliver was hurt for literally all but 3.5 games. Got hurt in this game too, of course. Spencer Brown, he's deserving that money. But let's take a look. Dawson Knox making $18 million this year is ridiculous. He had, I think, like 200, 300 yards. He was non-existent for basically 95% of the season. Josh Palmer, that was a joke of a contract. I mean, he did nothing for the Bills this year, just hurt all the time. And when he played, he was not great at all. Greg Rousseau can't rush the passer, but I guess he's a good run defender, so sure. Teron Johnson making $12 million still. And the big 2026, and we restructured his contract at the deadline in case Brandon Beane wanted to make a move. He didn't, and now Teron Johnson is basically stuck with us next year, and he was horrible all year, especially in this game. Matt Milano, we reworked his contract so that he's a free agent now. He made $11 million this year. Curtis Samuel making $10 million. I don't know how he robbed the Bills like that. He's getting cut this offseason. And Joey Bosa is making $7 million, and you saw that he signed a $12 million contract, which means we're going to be in the books for $5 more million of Joey Bosa to probably not play for this team next year. Take a good look at this man's face to the left of me on your screen. If he's not fired, we're cooked. So I just pulled up Sumer Brain. This is basically like a football AI. You could ask whatever question. I recommend it. So I just asked, what's the Bills' playoff record with Sean McDermott as head coach? Let's break it down. So they only have until as far back as 2022. So I guess that's just as far back as we're gonna go. So 2022 season, 1-1, won one playoff game, lost in divisional round. 2023, won one playoff game, lost in divisional round. 2024, 2-1, won 2 playoff games, lost in conference championship. 2025, 1-1, one wildcard game, lost in divisional round. And if we went back to 2021, 2020, 2019, 2017, it's the same thing. Sean McDermott he's not it. He just isn't. All right, so Sean McDermott's having his press conference literally as we speak. This is hilarious. Sean McDermott is heated post-game. I'm standing up for Buffalo, damn it. Said multiple times he doesn't believe it was correctly called on the Brandon Cooks play. Sean. I think he's just saying this to try to save face, to try to keep his job. I get it. It was a bad call on Brandon Cooks. But you know what else is bad? You as a head coach. Get away from my football team. You are absolutely horrendous. I mean, he has to know that. I mean, do you think Terry Pagula will actually fire Sean McDermott? I don't think so. So I think he's safe no matter what. But the fact that he's trying to this is probably his real reaction. He's really upset, but dude, it's just year after year. Figure it out. Sean, I'm standing up for Buffalo, okay? I'm standing up for Buffalo. I'm a huge Bills fan. I have loved this team. That is a signed Von Miller jersey, which, by the way, Von Miller, how they came over for Joey Bosa would have been good. But I digress. Also signed by Jordan Poyer. Love those two guys. I had this Bills hat that I got signed by Terry Pagula and Brandon Beane. I love this team. I just accidentally dropped it into my garbage. Is that not poetic? I mean, this team, I'm sick of it. It's just, I'm going to end this rant here. This video is all over the place. I'm sorry, this is probably not the best quality, but I hope if you're a Bills fan, you can understand the pain that I'm going through and why I am feeling the way that I am after another heartbreaking playoff loss. This one to the Denver Broncos. And if you're an NFL fan just watching this video, or a Denver Broncos fan, I hope you could laugh at me. I hope you can, because this is just the state of Bills fans right now. And I mean, if you're a Bills fan and you want to keep Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane, good luck to you. We have a new stadium next year. We have an opportunity for a fresh start to fire Sean McDermott. Bring me literally anyone. Give me Brian Flores. I think he would be perfect for Buffalo. Give me Chris Shula, the grandson of Don Shula. Just give me anyone other than Sean McDermott, and I think we have a chance of winning a Super Bowl. Do not waste the rest of Josh Allen's prime. He had a horrible game. He has no clutch gene. I know I said that, but I think that Josh Allen, under the right coach, could win. I also want to put it out there. No head coach quarterback duo has won a Super Bowl for the first time after being together for 5 or more years. This was the end of year 9 of Josh Allen and Sean McDermott. It's not going to work. End it now, please. I wanted it to end last year. It didn't. If this is not telling you that this just has to end, this experiment, and maybe I'm spoiled, but we're not going to win a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I'm ending it here. I love you guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. There will be plenty more Bills rants throughout the offseason. But I will be making some NFL prediction videos because I'm going to try to get my mind off this Buffalo Bills football team. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.